So here's my working API, IP API slash Google API. Come on. So over here on the right, we have the actual code for it. Here's the, come on, it's slow. Oh my gosh. So here's the call for the IP address. And this is all the attribute data that's going to be displayed. You can see it here, over here on the left. You have status, country, country code, region, region name, city, zip code, latitude, longitude, time zone, ISP, internet service provider, organization, reverse, IP address, and then message, which doesn't, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to display, but for each entry, it didn't really, there was no message for any of them. And so then right here, we have the bit of code that connects it to the database. So all of the IP addresses it pulls gets logged and saved in a table. And then here we have the print statements that are getting echoed out, and this is what actually displays the data over here on the left on nice, neat individual lines. And then if we keep scrolling, we have the call for the Google API. This is what displays the map. And then we had to go in and add code for this red marker, which is, come on, which is right up here. Had to use a little bit of Java for that. And yeah, that's about it. I'll refresh it just so I can show you it logs it each time you refresh the page, calling the new IP address. Yep. Here's all the information displayed. I'm at my house right now in Frederick. This is all the information. I checked too. This is the IP address on our network. We have Comcast, so this is all correct. This is our zip code. And then show you it actually showing up in the table. Let me refresh it real quick. TikTok. And there it is right here. These are all the other ones I was messing around with the VPN, just so I can get more entries in here. But yeah. Issues I had, personally, the hardest part I found was getting started, but once I read up on the different APIs and figured out how to start, everything went pretty smooth. Also, Yosef helped a ton. He answered any questions I had and assisted me when I didn't understand something, so big thanks to him. An example of when a developer would use this technology would be if a developer wanted to make a cloud server with Java, the developer could write millions of lines of code, or they could just use an API. APIs are pre-built libraries that give framework to work with, or they can be or they can be called. Sorry. It makes programming a lot easier and less of a headache since you're using pre-written code that isn't buggy compared to if the developer would write it. Not only that, but they are saving countless hours since they are just importing slash calling the API instead of writing all the code.